In this video, I'll be sharing some tips to help you stay stealthy as a survivor. When adopting a stealthy playstyle, it's important that you have the tools that will allow you to do so. And that's tip number 1. These are the perks and items I tend to run in almost every game. When it comes to being sneaky, situational awareness is key, so 2 of my perks, Spine Chill and Bond, are dedicated to giving me more information about what's happening around me. Iron Will is a great stealth pick, and opens up a world of juking possibilities during chases. Using an exhaustion perk like Sprint Burst will make sure you can reposition yourself the moment you need it. Now that we've got the tools we need to be stealthy, let's get into some practical examples. The second tip is called Stand By. Sometimes you'll see a teammate performing a high-risk action, so if you happen to be in position, you can stand by just in case they aren't able to finish what they're doing. Tip number 3 is to time risky actions. You'll see here that my teammate and I are trying to save a survivor from the basement, but I come across a trap that will make escaping a lot harder if I don't disarm it. However, disarming it will alert the trapper that we're here. So what I decide to do is sync my disarm action with my teammate's unhook action, so both notifications happen at the same time and the trapper doesn't get an early warning that we're here. Tip number 4 is repositioning. Sometimes, when hiding from the killer, you'll need to reposition yourself. Pay attention to the killer's movements, audio cues, and tear radius to position yourself outside of their line of sight. Tip number 5 is to use scratch mark jukes to lose the killer. This tip is much easier to pull off if you're at full health or using the Iron Will perk. You'll see here that I'm able to lose the nurse in this chase by leaving scratch marks in one direction, then walking in a different direction. Tip number 6 is to use lockers to hide from perks and powers that reveal your aura. Barbecue and Chili, for example, is a popular killer perk that reveals you after the killer hooks a teammate, so hiding in a locker before each hook can be a good idea. Tip number 7 is to crouch past crows when the killer is nearby. Killers can both see and hear crows take off when you disturb them, but crouching will ensure they don't give you away. Tip number 8 is to think outside the loop. You'll see in this clip that Ghostface spots me and starts heading in my direction. I see the killer shack to my left and could try to loop him here, but I have a distance advantage on him and decide to try and lose him without getting into a chase. I break line of sight with him and take an unexpected turn into the field, which completely throws him off my trail. He probably thought I was going to loop him in the shack, but I thought outside the loop. Tip number 9 is about mind gaming the exit gates. In this clip, the gates spawned relatively close to each other, and there really wasn't much hope of opening either one before the killer could patrol both of them. So what I decided to do was run with the killer to the gate they were patrolling to get as much time as possible opening the gate. As you'll see here, the strategy was a success. But I still died because the game failed to recognize me staring straight at Ghostface as he stalked me for a one-shot. Yeah, I can get mad about stuff too. And the final tip is to have an escape plan. In this clip, I'm going up against Nurse, and I happen to be repairing a generator on the upper floor of a building. Knowing how the Nurse works, she'll blink to the upper floor to check on this generator. So my plan is to simply walk down the stairs to the lower floor to hide. I was able to do this 3 times in a row before she gave up looking for me. That's the power of having an escape plan. So thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for future content.